Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing an eye look from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. This is what it looks like. Has all these warm tones. And it also comes with a brush down here, right here. So, I'm just going to sit down and only do the eyes. I already did my face, and I'll just leave all of the products that I use down below. So, let's jump into the eyes. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in a little further so you could see what's going on whenever I put the eyeshadows on. So first, I first primed my eyes. So then now I'm going to just take a fluffy brush from Wet n Wild and go in with Tempera, this pale shade right here. So I'm just going to take that all over the fluffy brush, and I have a mirror right here. And I'm just going to dust that all over my eye to set the eye primer. So now that we have the eye primer set, I'm going to go in with a mixture of raw sienna and burnt orange. And just put that in the crease. Guys, these shadows are actually so pigmented. This is my first ever Anastasia eyeshadow palette, and they're so pigmented. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. It's better to start off with less and then build it up. I feel like I say that all the time. But if you add too much, it's hard to go back. So now we're just gonna do the same to the other side. Like, do you see how pigmented that is? That's not blended out, but do you see how pigmented that is? I will say with these eyeshadows, since they are so pigmented, there is some, I wouldn't say fallout because it doesn't fall down onto my face, but like in the palette, like it gets really powdery, which doesn't bother me personally. Okay, so we have our crease color done. Now I'm going to deepen it just a little. This is going to be like a smoky with a pop of color on the lower lash line. I think I want to do the Venetian Red, this one right here, on the lower lash line. I think that will be really pretty. So I'm going to take a little bit of Red Ochre, this one right here, and a smaller blending brush, and just apply that below. Not so high as the orange, like right in between the orange. Just want to deepen it up a little. If you need to, you can go back. This blending brush, the one that we put our lightest color on, since it just has like a little bit of that left over, is fine to use to blend out some more. Okay, so same to the other eye. Then I'm just going to take that same blending brush that I used earlier once again, just to make sure it's blended seamlessly. Okay, now on that same brush that we just used, I'm going to take a little bit of Cypress Umber and apply that to the outer part of the eye. And start off with just a little bit. I'm just going to pat that. So I'm just taking the brush and patting it against my lash line and then blending up. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for the outer part of our eyes. So I'm just gonna take this MAC, what is this? It doesn't say what number, but it's just a double-ended brush, and I'm gonna use the flat shader brush side, and I'm going to go into Primavera. This is like my all-time favorite shadow in the entire palette. And apply that to the center of the lid. Don't worry about the outer part, we'll blend it out. Do the same to the other eye. And then I'm gonna go in with a mixture, sorry guys, I can't talk today, of Primavera and I think you pronounce that Vermeer, but it's these, oh no, these two shadows right here. One is the light gold that we just put on the middle of our eyelid, and the other one is a light pinky champagne color. So I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner and the inner third of our eye. I'm also just dragging that down on the inner corner. Then I'm just going to take a more precise brush. This is the Real Techniques detail brush and some more of that Vermeer shade and just really amp up that inner corner. And I'm also going to apply a mixture of tempera and Vermeer to my brow bone. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Now, I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is just a Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I'm going to take Venetian Red, this one right here, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Just for a pop of color on the lower lash line. I think that looks really pretty. So right there, I just took the excess and just blended it up, like connected right here, and then blended it up into the eyeshadows that we have up here. And now, just for a little bit more of definition, I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques accent brush right here and just take Cypress Umber, the tiniest bit, and really like press it against the lower lash line. Just for some more definition. So here I'm just taking some of that Venetian red and gonna blend it on top. Okay. So this is what the eyes look like right now. And I am going to apply winged liner. So I will do that off of camera, and also mascara. And I'm going to do some falsies today, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back and I put on some winged liner. I just used my Maybelline black gel liner. Then I coated my lashes with the L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. And then for false lashes, I'm wearing the Ardell Glamour Wispies in black. This is the case. I love these lashes because they are so long. Like, do you see them? And then for my lips, I went ahead and topped that off as well, and I used the NYX lip liner in Peekaboo Neutral. This has become one of my new favorites. I then topped that off with Maybelline Blushing Beige. It's just this really pretty nude. And then on top of that, I've been really into glossy lips, so I topped it off with the Buxom, what are these called? Buxom lip glosses? Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. So it just looks like this. I've been loving this lip gloss. So that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I will see you in my next video.